Hi everyone, I wanted to make a short tutorial about how to use Ipage. I can't show you everything because it's got a lot of options, but I just wanted to show you a few things so that you can do your selection assignment. First of all, you're logged in and you can see that you can select to search either books, digital, gift, music, video game. For our assignment, we're going to use just book. You can search in several different ways. And also over here, you can use the Ingram Active for mostly adult titles, or if you just want to see children's titles, choose iKids. So as you scroll down, there's all sorts of things on this page. There's bestsellers from the New York Times list. There's top demand from Ingram. There are places you can sign up for Ipage webinars. There's catalogs you can look through to see their recent catalogs. One thing I like to use is the hot list. If you go in here, you'll see that each month librarians make hot lists for forthcoming titles. So for instance, in March, these are the hottest nonfiction titles, adult nonfiction, that are going to be coming out in March. These are hand-selected by librarians. This list is one I actually used to do when I worked there. So I'm just going to practice with this. So I go into this list and I see that all these titles are coming out in March, and these are the prices. Remember that this is retail price and that when you have a contract with a vendor, you will get a discount. So you will not pay full price for it. You can see if it's in stock, which they won't be because they aren't out yet. You'll see starred citations, and reviews in Ipage. You can look at the reviews. So instead of looking at all the paper journals, if you have a contract with Ingram, you can read the reviews right in their system here. Also, if you have it set up, you can check your OPAC to see if you already have the title or not. And that's something that you would have to set up with them. You see that you have a bunch of other filter options over here, which I'll let you look through yourself. Another sort you can do is you can sort all these different ways. If you are looking for a certain Dewey range, you could search by Dewey. Keep in mind that not all of these books have been assigned a Dewey yet because they're not out yet. And cataloging usually happens when the book is published. So you can also search by BISAC, and if you're not familiar, BISAC is a system used by bookstores. So that's where you'll see, all the biographies together, all the cookbooks together, etc. So for this exercise, I'm just going to use BISAC because I want to see a list of biographies. Usually those would be in the 900s if you're going to Dewey them, but then also some systems, some libraries just put them in a category called biographies and don't put a Dewey number. Anyway, so if I scroll down here, I can see that, for instance, Tokyo Romance has a starred citation and a review. So I'm going to click on this. I see that it is a hardcover binding, and most of these are going to be hardcover because they're going to be the best sellers. I can see the BISAC categories. I can see the reviews. You see that it has Kirkus Reviews, Publishers Weekly, Library Journal. So this title has gotten a lot of reviews already. So if I want to get this title, I am going to make a new list. Create new list, and I'm going to call it Holly's latest list. I'm going to make it private so only I can see it, and I'm going to create the list. Alright, so now I'm just going to go back to the list I had, and I'm going to choose several titles in here, and I am going to add them to that list. And where is my list thing? Go to the bottom. Here we go. Selected titles, add to Holly's latest list. So I will add them. Now, to see my list, I go up to the top of the page, and I go to public or private lists only, and I will see my latest list. So I can email this to myself, I can download it, I can, if I had it enabled, I can check it to make sure there aren't duplicates in the list, two of the same titles. I could make changes to it, I can view it, so I can open it and look at it in detail. And go each title by title. I'm going to go back. And what I want to do is I want to create an Excel spreadsheet out of this. No, first, I want to price this list because those are retail prices. I want to know how much this list is actually going to cost me. So let me go back, and because it kicked me out, I'm going to go to my list and I'm going to price this list. Okay, so it is telling me that the estimated with the discount is $98.77. So remember that we started with the retail price, and this would be the price with my discount. Now, if you get cataloging and processing, it could cost a little bit more. You'll have those details with your vendor. Each library has its own system set up, whether they get cataloging or no cataloging, or processing or no processing. You know, if you get the book just only, it's just going to be a straight discount. So anyway, for this assignment, I'm going to want you to download this as a comma delimited format, and that will put it into an Excel spreadsheet. Which you can open, and you can see the titles right here. It needs a little fixing to just fix. These are the BISAT. This is the ISBN or EAN, but you just have to format it correctly. The author, the title, and these codes are quality is a paperback and R is for hardcover. So you can tell that one of these is a paperback. This is the public date, this is the publisher, this is the retail price, and this is the discount price. So if you want to go ahead, you could total these up here and choose sum. Make sure you pick all of these. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I messed that up. Let me start again. I want the total down here. So I'm going to click total, sum. I'm going to choose which titles and hit OK, and there is my total. And one more thing, to fix the ISBN to look like a regular number, you need to format the cells. So you can right click here, format cells, number, make it a number with no decimals because it's not a monetary amount, it's just a number. And there is your EAN or ISBN as it used to be called. And this is also the ISBN. So let me, format cells, number, no decimals. That is the old number. You actually want this number for ordering purposes. Anyway, that's how you do that.